especially Luka, into some tough shots, and he ended up making them. Was this a game for you guys, though, where it's like the defensive process was great, even though the result wasn't exactly what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, you hold a team to 105 in today's NBA. I thought we played great defense, but you know they hit some really really tough shots, and they made some really really big plays.
Go ahead, Mason.
Hey, Paul, you kind of just touched on this, but when you're guarding Luka, what's the shot you hope that he takes, or the shot that you're trying to force him to take?
I mean, you just want to get him inside the 3-point line, let him play from there. Our defense is so good at, and of lately, of shrinking. I thought we did a great job the first game of shrinking and making them play in crowds. Any shots inside the 3-point line, we'll take.
Law, go ahead.
Hey, Paul, between this game and the game right after Christmas against the Mavericks, this only 2 times that you guys didn't break 90 points. You had a good shooting night yourself, but the rest of the team, it just didn't seem like there were enough scores out there. Like, what was Dallas doing defensively that made it hard to generate offense, especially with the lineups that were on the floor tonight?
I mean, it's a make or miss league. It comes down to that. I thought we had a lot of open looks, a lot of shots that were our shots. I think just as a team, we're going through a tough shooting stretch. I know myself personally has been going through a tough shooting stretch, and then just you know, lack of focus finishing around the rim. I think a lot of calls not going our way. We're putting a lot of pressure at the rim. It's insane that we're not getting these calls, but it is what it is. It's nothing new to me. Hopefully we'll send a bunch of clips in. League's got to take a look at this.
You guys did a good job of, you know, scoring in transition the few times you guys got there, but you guys haven't really generated a lot of pace. What do you feel like is holding you guys back from playing faster?
Well, I mean, we don't have, you know, Reg pushes the pace for us. But, you know, I think we just, as a team, you know, I'm not much of a fast-paced player. Kawhi's not much of a fast-paced player. You know, so, you know, it's something that together we got to make up. But we just don't have that as a team in our DNA right now.
Thanks. We'll go over to Tomer.
APG, you touched on it earlier, but like, without getting you in trouble, like you guys took 30 shots at the rim, 3 shooting fouls were called. You know, like, can you explain to me like what the process of, like, I guess with you engaging with referees and having that conversation, because it looked like you guys were getting hacked quite a bit tonight. Like, what is that conversation like to try and get more leeway with officials in that situation?
Just a bunch of lies. Can't go too much further than that. It's a bunch of lies. They know what's going on.
Okay. Is there, I guess, a long-term solution you see for getting out of this sort of hole? Because you guys have put a better emphasis on going to the basket. You know, Ty and Kawhi both talked about.
I mean, our job is to be aggressive, attack. We can't do much more than that. Like, you know, if they're not gonna call it, they're not gonna call it. We don't like, and that's the suck part about it, because we're not flopping players. We're not players that's like throwing our bodies into other players. Like, we play physical, like no different than any other player in this league, you know? There's nothing more that we can do. We're attacking, we're putting pressure at the rim. You know, there's nothing that I feel, unless we just start, you know, just diving and playing a you know, flopping game. There's really nothing much that we can do.
And one last question from Andrew Greif.
Paul, when you guys are be aggressive like that and you feel like you aren't getting the calls, is there like kind of an effect that has on like the shot profile you guys have as a team for maybe starting to take more jumpers or more threes, like being less aggressive? Is there a way you guys have to be on guard of, we still have to be aggressive even if we feel like we're not getting the calls we deserve?
It's a fine line. I'm not going to, you know, use that as a crutch for the reason of jump shots, but I think it's I think it's on your conscience a bit, like going to the rim, attacking. You playing in crowd, so if you're not gonna get the call, you're shooting a bad shot. You know, as simple as that. You're shooting a bad shot if you're not gonna get the call. So it puts you in a settling, you know, take what the defense give you instead of putting pressure on the defense type of deal. So you know, it is what it is. That controls the game a little bit. But I still think, you know, we had our looks. We had our fair shares of looks to win this game tonight. We just missed a lot of easy opportunities that we did have.